Hi guys, my name is Lala. You're welcome to another tutorial. Today, I'll be showing us how you can make a poncho top. This top is a simple DIY top you can make within 10-15 minutes, no zipper. Yeah, so just before we start the tutorial, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. So let's get started. Hi guys, so we're going to start the tutorial right away, and here are the things we're going to need. So we need scissors, tailor's chalk, your tape rule, and of course your fabric. So I'm working with 2 yards of chiffon. You can increase it if you desire to do so. Now 2 yards of chiffon will give me a total width of 72 inches, and the length of the fabric is 60 inches. So I'm having 72 inches by 60 inches. Now I'm going to fold my fabric into 2, and then I'm going to fold it a second time, so I have 4 folds altogether. Alright, so this top part is going to be my shoulder line, and then all the way down the length of the top. Now with the aid of my tape rule, first thing I'm going to mark half of my across back measurement, which is 7. Yeah, then from that point I'm going to mark another 12 inches. So from my across back measurement to this point we have 12 inches. It's going to serve as my sleeve. Then the remaining part is going to serve as my sleeve opening, where my hands are going to pass through. Okay, so after doing that, the next thing is to mark the neckline. So I'll be using 3 inches by 3 inches as my neck width and neck depth respectively. You should increase yours only if you're a plus size, but from size 8 to 12, 3 by 3 is perfect. Yeah. Okay, so next thing to do, I'm going to use my French curve to draw out the neckline. Yes, to draw the neckline as I'm doing. Okay, then next is to measure the length of the blouse from the shoulder line. And I'm going to be working with 30 inches. You can increase the length of your blouse if you so desire. Yeah, so I'm working with 30 inches. So I'm going to mark 30 inches on one side and also mark 30 inches on the other side, so that when I'm drawing the line, it's going to be straight. Now with the aid of my steel ruler, I'm going to be drawing a straight line. So this is the hem of the top, the hemline of the top. Now I'm going to cut off the excess, and just before I cut off, I'll just add about 1 inch for seam allowance and then cut off the excess. So I've cut off the excess. The next thing I'm going to cut off now is the neckline. Yeah, and please make sure you use office pin to secure the fabric together. Chiffon is a very slippery fabric and can be difficult to work with, so make sure you pin everything down. Now I've cut off the neckline. You can see I'm trying to pin the neckline together so it doesn't, shift. Now the next thing, I'm going to create the sleeve opening. The sleeve opening starts after the across back measurement. I measured 12 inches, so that's where the sleeve opening will start. I'll just create a slight curve and open all the way to the end. There, I'm trying to take off my office pin so that I can cut it very well. Yeah, it's very good to work with office pins or tailor's pins so that everything is in place. So after cutting out, make sure you pin the pieces together again and confirm everything that you have measured. Now I've opened up the top. Okay, So you can see the opening of the neckline, the sleeve opening on one side here, and the sleeve opening on the other side, like so. Yeah, so that's all about the cutting. We're gonna go straight to the sewing now. So for the sewing, you can use a bias tape, you can use a serger, but I'm going to be using my bias tape. I'm going to use the bias tape to tape the neckline so that we have a neat neckline to tape it around. Then even for the okay, just before I go to the sleeve opening, I'm going to run a straight stitch down from the shoulder downward, 1/2 inch seam allowance. You can do 1 inch, and then straight stitch all the way down too. I'm also going to be using my bias tape to turn the sleeve opening. Now I'm done sewing, so you can see I've turned the neckline and of course the sleeve opening. Now I want to create a high-low look on the front, so I'm going to fold the front into 2, like what I'm doing. Just the front, I'll fold it into 2 like so. Okay, so the edge of the fold is my center front. Now from the hemline of the top, okay, from the hemline, I'm going to come up by 5 inches. That's because I want to create a high-low on the top. So I just mark 5 inches like that. Then I'm going to use my steel ruler to connect that point to the side. Okay, then as I've done this, I don't want the front looking very sharp. Okay, so I'll just use my chalk and blend up a bit so that I have a curve just at the beginning of the high-low there. Can you see? Just make a little curve and then you cut off. So just like I've done for the neckline and the sleeve opening, I'm going to use my bias tape to also tape it round, or you could use an industrial serger to do that, whichever one is comfortable for you to do. So here, can you see the high-low? So the front is a little bit, you know, higher than the back. So I'll just go and use my bias tape to run, you know, turn it around. Okay, so our top is ready. It's as simple as this.